Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from January 3rd to the 9th. No. What the fuck? Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from January 9th to the 16th. My name is Sabrina, for everyone that's new here. So I'm going to do a little blurb here, and then you can, if you just want to go to your zodiac signs, you just have to click on the timestamps below. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the divine masculine, that's that resurgence of the divine masculine in 2023. I feel like the divine feminine has been, has risen, is rising, but has risen pretty much in 2020 to 2022. I mean, there's always room for more, but there's a resurgence of the masculine energy. I see it too in my readings, and I see it in the comments. There's a lot more males coming in, and I love it. So that being said, the masculine energy is the sun, the female energy is the moon. Inner, outer. Inner, we've been dealing with the inside, all the emotions that have been coming up, the feelings, you know, the heart. We've been heart-centered. We're still heart-centered. It's not changing anytime soon, but the masculine energy is more like our self image. It's the self card, right? It's the Aries, the fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's all about the physical vessel, the body image, or even the changes in the body are happening more and more because there's more light activation coming in. There's more DNA blueprint. This little fly, like, where did they come from? Anyways, and there's just like this. For me, it's more than just that. Though this divine masculine energy, I feel like our relationships with the masculine counterparts in our life, how they've affected us in our past, in our present. That's what's coming up as well. Maybe some things that have been repressed and suppressed for the longest time, it's coming up. So just be aware of that, and maybe you're feeling that too. And you know, everything that we're feeling, everything that is coming up is for something. It's in need of clearing our vessel, and it sucks, right? Let's be real. Sometimes it just sucks. I just don't want to be feeling this, but I feel like it's a necessity. I think I truly believe that we need to empty this vessel out and to allow more light to come in. But if it keeps coming into this density, it keeps getting stuck. And the Leo this week is stuck in the mud, and I feel like a lot of people are there. They're stuck in this, like, their own density, but also everyone else's, right? So we've learned so much in the past 2 years, 3 years, and now we're moving into a year that is a bit more flowy because we're moving into the remembrance, like I said last week. And it feels just, I don't know, like I've said before, it feels like a void a little bit. It feels like, but maybe it's because we're remembering, and it's just falling into place kind of thing. But the masculine energy is very action oriented. It's very on the go. It's on the move, moving forward energy. So that could be showing up a lot. On January 12th, Mars is going direct. So Mars is a masculine planet, is our masculine planet, and it's going direct into Gemini. So Mars has been in retrograde since October, and now it's going direct. It's like, okay, it's time to make the moves. So we might see a collective uprising as early as January 12th, or like, it doesn't have to be on the day, obviously, right? But as early as like just more action-oriented moves, and so be it. Whatever happens, happens, right? It could be happening to you right now. It could not be happening. It is what it is. And a few days ago, I got a download, or I was given a message, and it was like, basically, I wanted to do a sound bowl moment because I felt like we needed to clear the air. So, like, I'm just gonna do it because I'm squirrely like that. So let's do it. close your eyes if you want or not. I'm just gonna bang this little drum here, this bowl. Just breathe in these beautiful energies. Let it sink in a bit. It's so beautiful. I'm going to do it one more time. Feels better. All right. That's what I wanted to do that on Instagram, but of course I forgot. So now that we're more relaxed, the message I received was like, close your eyes, Sabrina. Like, you can do that right now if you want. Close your eyes and get quiet. And are you where you want to be? Are you doing what you want to do? Are you doing it, like, who are you with, the people that you want to be with? Like, it's all these questions that are like simple, but almost really pertinent at this moment in time. Because if you're not doing that, they're like, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you living your dream? Why are you living the illusion in the matrix? Why are you just observing the dream instead of actually doing it? You know, and I speak this to many people, and they're like, but that's just living in la la land, and that's just like, we can't do, we're not daydreamers, we need to make money, we need to do this. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because if you continue this lie all the time that you need to do this and then we continue living like this, instead of like actually stepping outside and actually doing what it is that you always like dreamed about doing and wished doing. Like, it's time to imagine. It's time to use your imagination, and not as like a fear-based imagination, or like like imagination. Like, really do it. Visualize your life, and watch out what you visualize. Like, if you're visualizing, I want to be a millionaire and a billionaire, and that's not. I mean, that could be your reality, but I mean, who am I to even say that? No, I'm gonna actually retract that, because that's your dream and that's what you want, right? And doesn't mean that mine is better than yours. So, however it is that you want to like dream your dream, do it. Like, but almost live there. I'm trying to live more in my dream state. And that's why probably my dreams are so vivid, and that's why I'm not sleeping very well, because I'm like, yo, it's all right. It is what it is. Like, I keep telling my clients, all the information I give you here on tarot and my Akashic record reading and the guidance, anything I do with you, just take in the information, but try not to attach to it and just let it flow, because whatever is going to resonate with you, or whatever's going to feel right, your soul knows everything anyways, right? So if it doesn't feel right for you, then obviously let it flow. If it feels right, let it flow anyways, because we don't need to be retaining too much information. We can listen to it and we can get inspired by it, but it's time to start trusting. And I'm going to continue saying this, but it's time really to start trusting the process, trusting your day-to-day, trusting your daydreams and your imagination. It's anyways, I was like, I think this morning actually, I was talking to myself as usual, and then I was saying, I don't know about you, I don't know. How many times do you say I don't know in a day? If you think about it, I don't know about you, but I don't know. Like, and I was like, wow, man, what are you saying? I don't know. Cancel, clear, delete, you know. And your soul is probably like, every time you say that, your soul is like, yo, you know. What is your problem? Right? So it's like we're always counterintuitive with ourselves. So it's really be careful what you say. And also that I'm fine is like, I've said it before many moons ago, but I'm fine and you're not fine. It's like an automatic response. Our automated responses are something we need to start to pay attention to. Like, how are you? I'm fine. Are you though? Like, try responding how you're truly feeling. or don't even respond. Like, it's like, because someone's asking you how you are just out of like automation, right? It's like, hi, how are you? Right? So it's like, we're needing to change things up. And it's as small as these details that I'm telling you. If we change these little things up, they ripple into the collective, and they change things up in the collective. I'm telling you, little things, like silly things that you think are silly, but they're huge, because you are energy, and your energy ripples and affects everyone else around you. So hi, how are you is an automation that becomes robot world, right? So change things up like that. That's just like a little piece of advice. I was thinking about that, and I was like, oh my God, yeah. And I'm always like, it's okay. And then yet, like, I'm always thinking, but I was like, yo, dude, right? So last night I was in bed and I was like, I couldn't sleep. And then my like soul or whatever, my higher self came in and was like, because you're thinking. Like, why? No kidding, you can't sleep. Because you keep thinking, and then you keep us working. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're all a work in progress. And it's 2023 feels to me very strangely calming. Is that like, in a sense, like I'm not like 2022 was like a tumultuous years for all of us, because there was a lot going on, right? And a lot in our faces and a lot of purging. And here we're moving into something a bit more calming to me, but still it's going to be very chaotic for people in the world. But I'm wondering how you're feeling about all this, because I'm feeling a bit serene in my sleepless nights and my emotional uprising. But regardless, anyways, so that's a little blurb today. I'm not going to do too much, because I'm really feeling like low-key this week. I love you so much, and thank you so much for listening to me. And so I'm doing the one question readings every week, and this week I've decided to be 2023 about it. And I entered you guys all in a app, and I'm just gonna pick the name right now. So the winner is Double V. So you, I believe your name is Veronica, but I'm not sure. So you can send me a message on Instagram, or send me a question on Instagram, and I'll do that one question reading. It might be recorded, or I might just do it with pictures and writing. So you're the winner of the week. I'll see you in your messaging. All right. Have a beautiful week this week. I love you guys, and I'll see you in your readings. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got details. So 43, like I said, in Instagram and Facebook, it's a 7. We're in that 7 year. I feel like it's pertinent for you that you need to pay attention to the small things this week in your life. And details could also be like contracts or negotiations or agreements or lease, buying, whatever it is that you need to cross your T's and dot your I's and really check the details happening in your life. But there's also a clarity, there's a compass here, kind of. There's just a feeling of you looking deeper, more introspectively into something in your life, perhaps going really like a little bit of deeper insight into something that's happening in your life. And just like it feels like, don't be surface this week. Not that you're ever surface, right? With me here, we're always like getting deep. But there's a feeling, we'll see with the cards. So this week I'm doing different cards again. We have the Ten of Cups, in your past position. The Ten of Cups is like happiness, fulfillment, like a happy family, like a very rewarding, and it's like greatness, right? And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. Sorry, I'm trying to understand these things. The Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, a little confusing, the cards. So when I look at, okay, let me just put all these here. What an interesting energy here, because the Ten of Cups speaks to me like you once had a beautiful family, a beautiful life. Like, it doesn't mean that you still don't have it, but you're not immune to that. You've shared an amazing family dynamic with, whether it's your family right now or your extended family, or it could be a really good relationship you had. It feels like a very good energy here. But then there's this current energy of the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is this energy of you walking away from something that is good. Perhaps the Ten of Cups, right? Like, but you're currently at the Eight of Cups in reverse, and it's almost like you're knowing you need to walk away from this good relationship, this good family, this good dynamic, because you're needing to start something new, and you're not. So wow, this is interesting. It's like you're hanging on, like you're content with just looking at these Eight Cups and saying, okay, well, I was happy and I was fulfilled and everything worked out for me. Maybe it will happen again. But in current, what I'm feeling with this energy here is that you're probably not feeling these same feelings, right, anymore. But you're holding on to that past. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And your challenge is the King of Water, which is a Scorpio energy, but the King of Cups is like this could be a divine masculine energy in your life, or it could be you, but I really feel like it's someone in your life. So it could be a father, a partner, a very loving, very open, very spiritual person. But the King of Water in reverse, as a challenge, they could also be very vindictive, vengeful, like Scorpio energy, very so you could be experiencing, this is a very interesting reading. Okay, and then I'm going to look at everything as a whole, because I shouldn't have opened this, because it's already open. So the future card is the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, but in reverse it means that you are, like, your future coming is not going to be so relaxed. So I feel what's being told here is that there's some decisions that need to be made for you, Aries. You are in the process of walking away from something that was once healthy, was once stable, was once really good. The dynamic was there, but now you're not feeling it anymore. So it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be just a different path that you are in your life right now. And you're holding on, like this girl, she's holding on to these beautiful memories, but a part of her knows that she needs to just turn her back on these beautiful memories and walk onto a new path. And there's something holding you back. So it could be like I said, a partner, a father, a brother, whatever, a male, it could be female as well, energy in your life that's holding you back from this move, keeping you in this old memory. At the root of it is the Page of Swords. So the pages are usually, could be children in your life, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also the Page of Swords is communication. Maybe you're, okay, this is like obviously not every Aries, but there's this a part of you, maybe some of you are trying to make an effort, like take a new path in a relationship, or for yourself, a lifestyle change, or you're trying to do something, but yet there's this very domineering energy here, like a masculine energy, holding you back and almost keeping you stuck in that old energy. And like I said, the old energy felt really good to me and feels really uplifting and positive, but again, it's an old energy. If in the current moment you are feeling a bit stuck, or you're feeling like there's something else, like you need to take on a new path, then it's up to you to do that. And there's like a part of you that wants to do that. You've already even like set it in motion. You've already like started creating ideas in your head. You've already like, okay, I already know what I want to do, like da da da. And what's coming is the Knight of Cups, the Messenger of Water. What an interesting read. Okay. So for those people who are stuck in relationships, let's say, and you're focusing a lot on what was, because it was good at one point, and right now you're feeling not so good in it, and you're trying to come up with a different perspective. You're trying to like almost create a new path for something that was good, but you're still not feeling it. I feel like a new love is on its way with the Knight of Cups. And you're only holding it back because you're still stuck in this old energy with this man, this person in your life that has kind of a little bit of a hold on you, but a hold on your heart, the King of Cups, a hold on your emotions. So, like I said, it could be a woman or a man energy here, because it's just a masculine energy, the King. If you have children, you could be holding on to this because of your kids. That's a possibility. But there's a bigger I really feel like there's a part of you that is trying to start fresh and start anew, and you keep getting reeled back into what was like years ago, or a long time ago. And I'm not only I know I'm talking a lot about relationship, because it could be, but it also could be like your job. You've been in your job for 20 years, and you've like, it's been really rewarding for you, and now you're finding yourself like, right? But we always stick to the same thing, even though some of you are looking for new jobs. You're looking for new ways to do things. And this Knight of Cups is like this new passionate job is waiting for you on the other side. New creative job, new creative like outlet is waiting for you. New travel, or new whatever it is. It's like the Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. Is that, in fact, we have Pisces, Scorpio energy. So a lot of emotional energy here. This doesn't always have to be a lover coming in. It could be a passion of yours, a creative outlet wanting to come in here, and you're not allowing it because you're holding on to something old. And maybe that's what the details are. Like let's look into the detail. Like let's look a little bit further into why you're holding on. This King of Water energy, I almost feel like it feels very manipulative. It feels like they're manipulating your heart. So just be careful, Aries, this week or in the next few weeks. They might even be manipulating you if you have children, with the kids, but it doesn't have to be with kids if you're single or you're not with kids. They're even maybe condescending, making fun of any new plans in your life or any new projects that you are coming up with. Like it's like this feeling of someone around you, maybe not even consciously grasping onto you, but I think they're conscious about them grasping onto you, but they're not conscious of how they are treating you like shit. So what I'm trying to say, they're like manipulating you to hang on. It's a very uncomfortable feeling for me, Aries, and stay strong through this, because the Knight of Cups feels like something good is coming in. And even though the Four of Swords is in reverse as your future, it feels like what's coming for you is a little bit turbulent, because you're having to make this decision to not stay stuck anymore. So the decisions might be having to leave someone, or having to end something, or having to change something in your life, so that nobody has a grasp on you. And January 12th, Mars is going direct, and Mars is your planet. Like you might even feel like a resurgence of energy on the 12th, which is Thursday of this week. So, I mean, it's not going to be, Thursday, but like in the next few months, you might starting to feel the courage to make these moves. So your advice is release your inner rebel. Love it. Be yourself and create your own universe. There is much of this which makes a lot of sense in here, because you are holding on to something of and it's not for you. I don't even think you're doing it for yourself, because I truly believe like this is like a new path that you've already set your eyes on it, but you're holding on for your children, for your partner, for your father, for your mother. You're holding on for other people and not for you. And the Messenger of Water, or the Knight of Cups, is showing, come on. Like we're waiting for you on the other side. It's going to be uncomfortable, but time to be a freaking rebel. Time to step outside of the box here. I like it, and I like it. So this is your energy this week, my beautiful Aries. I feel like you have some decisions to make, or some work to do, and to trust your inner knowing and trust your path. And no one else knows what needs to be done in your life. No one except you. And start listening to your soul. All right, my beautiful. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, every week in January, I'm giving away a 1-question tarot reading. So leave a comment and I will pick from there. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got coming to life. I mean, it's really clear, this card. I don't know what she's sitting on. Like a sculpture? Perhaps. There's a little fairy down below. Anyways, and she's holding a crystal. There's a very, a feeling of your dreams coming true, your vision finally coming to fruition, a project maybe you've been working on for the longest time, a relationship that you're working on, like whatever it is that you've been working on and like putting a little bit of effort in, it's coming to fruition. But now they're like, stop with your effort. It's finished. Now that it's coming to light, allow it to just flow in instead of like working on it, Taurus. Instead of like putting extra effort or asking why, like, what do I need to do? Maybe everything on my to-do list, it hasn't worked yet. And then it's like, enough. Allow this butterfly to come out of its cocoon and fly on its own, kind of thing. Really good message for you guys. So this week we have the page. Yes, it's the Page of Cups. It's a new deck. The Page of Cups, which is new love, perhaps a new opportunity coming in when it comes to relationship, a new lease on love in your life, a new way to be creative, a new spiritual practice, perhaps. And the Sun. That's a gorgeous card to get. The Sun. The Page of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Sun is a Leo energy, if that's relevant for you. Your challenge. I'll keep that as... Okay. They're recto verso, these cards, so I have to see them anyways. So, there's a very childlike energy showing up here with this beautiful baby boy here and this Page of Cups, like youth. Maybe some of you are working with youngsters, working with children. It doesn't have to be, or helping young souls like get through this. Or there's just a very, or it doesn't have to be young, by the way. There's just a youthful presence here of purity and innocence, almost. It's like that's really where we're at. We're going back to that knowing inside of us, that purity that's coming out. And I just feel like there's this like your what is it, coming to life. It's kind of that, right? We're being reborn again. We're birthing anew. So 2023 feels like that for us and for you. It's like we're ready for the next voyage. We're ready for the next journey with our calm horse here and the bright sun that's helping us and activating us. There's just a very interesting... okay, let's just look at the challenge first. The challenge is the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles, which is the Capricorn energy, but money. Right? Let's be real. It's always the same thing for Taurus. So some of you, these projects might be coming into fruition, but you're still struggling because you're not trusting provider. So you're like, maybe there's a lot of credit card debt and post-holiday season. Maybe there's just a lack thereof of funds for you. Or you're feeling insecure about your finances, or unstable a little bit. Maybe something fell through over the holidays, and there's just a feeling here that there is an insecure feeling around money. Yet you have the Sun, and the Sun is shining and saying there's nothing to worry about because things are starting to bloom for you. But it's almost like the Four of Earth, the Capricorn, which is your fellow sign, is showing up here, and it's like you're reminding you on an ego level, come on, it's all about money for you. Are you making enough money? It's almost that little ego showing up and saying, hey. And at the root of it is the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries energy. It could be a woman in your life, could be a mother in your life, or a partner in your life, or a friend, or a successful business person, a boss, someone in your life that is either helping you on this journey, or there's someone in your life that is holding you, making you feel insecure about this next step in the journey. There's two different ways to look at it, because it could be related to this Four of Pentacle energy, this fear of not having enough money, or the Queen of Wands could be actually at the root of your this new life energy, this new birthing energy kind of thing. Like you're starting fresh again on this, like it's almost like this enlightenment journey kind of thing. The Sun is it's rewards, right? It's also just a fresh new life to me. This is what's happening, I feel, for you. And this Four of Pentacles reminds me of the old Taurus, right? That own that energy of always being worried about money and always like hanging on to, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't know, cancel, clear, delete, I don't have this, and but it's like, that's an old story. Because wait, if you start to trust, it will come. And maybe you need to be more Queen of Wands. Remember that you are this Queen of Wands anyways, Taurus, right? You're like King or Queen of Wands, whatever. You take risks all the time, even though you're like about money. There's a part of you that does. So maybe just find that confidence in you, because you're ready. It's almost, because I see the future card here and it feels really good, but what's coming is the High Priestess. Oh my God, it's perfect. The High Priestess is telling you, just, don't you know that whatever this is that's happening and that's coming to life for you is because you put a lot of effort and you put a lot of work into this. So now it's time to let it go and just trust. This is the High Priestess. She trusts in her guidance. She just never questions where the guidance is coming from. She said, okay, this is what I need to do, and she goes for it. So that is where you're at right now. And it feels really good to me. It feels pure and like new, like a new energy is coming in. It's trying to eke its way in, and you have that Four of Pentacles. Like, no. You're sure that you want to do this project? Do you have, like, it's like, like shut that shit down kind of thing, and be that Queen of Wands energy, and be the High Priestess, and just continue the projects, continue the partnerships, continue what it is that you're feeling, like it's in your heart, right? Just like you're going with it because it feels right. Because your future card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like making a decision between two important roads in your life. The roads are not like do or die kind of thing. Like, they're not like bad. There's like, okay, I'm going to continue with this project. Oh, I'm going to continue with this partnership. I'm going to continue with this this feeling I'm getting that is like of confidence. It could be as simple as that. There's just a feeling of you, like the Two of Wands. I always talk about this is the Emperor who like gets on this journey, and he's trying to make a decision whether he's going to marry the Empress or not. Right now he's in that moment. Do I go and risk? And on the Three of Wands, he makes a choice and he goes. And the Four of Wands, he gets married to her. So like, I know it's primitive, but it is what it is. And it's like this feeling that you are being given these options, these in front of you. What are you going to choose? What we know we need to choose is to step away from this fear of financial ruin and this fear of money, because we are always provided for. And when you get that in your mind and your heart or whatever, and you really start to trust it, the money starts to flow. And here I feel like you are in the process of like something creative coming your way, something really new, like young. And maybe you are working with children as well. It could be that something, some of you, maybe you're helping, you're healing children, you're like help, or whatever it is. There is that. I don't know why. It's just because there's a child here, but I just feel that some of you are. So your advice is live in this world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. Totally like my theme of this week. Like, live in this world. Dream your dream. The Four of Earth is not dreaming. The Four of Earth is bring you back down to practicality, bring you back down to a rational way of living in the box, in the matrix, in the illusion. We're needing to step outside of this and dream the dream. So it's time. That's why I feel like these two cards are very important here, because when you're young, right, up until 7 or 8 years old, you're pure. and you just do. You don't think about the consequence. You don't think about, oh my God, am I going to make money or am I going to make money? You just do. You get on that horse and you ride. Right? You don't think. And that's where I think that's where we're being led to. So let's start dreaming, envisioning the next step. And even if you're struggling with the finances right now, envision a way to bring it in. That's the way it works. Trust that it will come in. Again, like I say, don't sit on your ass and like, oh, I'm gonna dream the dream, right? It's also like proactive. Do the things that you love to do and watch how that money flows in. I just feel like there is a really beautiful message coming in for you guys. Something new, or maybe it could be old, but refreshing is starting for you. So live the life, dream the dream, trust in you. I love you, Taurus. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, leave a comment below. I'm going to enter into a 1-question reading giveaway at the end of this week. And that's all for now. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got this beautiful card of encouragement. So, Mama and Baby Giraffe. I love it. We have 54, which is 9, which is the end of a journey. So some of you are coming to the end of something in your life and you're needing a little bit of extra support, extra loving, extra TLC perhaps in your life. And it's coming. It's like being provided to you this week, and obviously every single day that you get guidance from your higher self and from Creator, God, however you believe. But perhaps this week there's going to be some extra encouragement coming your way. Perhaps some of you are wanting to start something fresh, start a new job, start something new, and you need a little push. So this is a beautiful energy, but let's see what your cards have to say for you. So we have the 6 of Swords in a past energy. The 6 of Swords is this person gets on the boat, and all these swords are the mental energy, the anxiety, the stress, the manipulation, the guilt, whatever. Like, you have carrying this with you even onto your next journey, kind of thing, which is interesting. Like, some of you have had thoughts of leaving a situation, or perhaps are in the process of leaving a situation, but still your mind is preoccupied. Okay, so in your present, we are at the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries energy, but it's almost like some of you feeling confident about this decision here of leaving something behind. She feels very sure of herself. She knows the next move is right. Her challenge is the Ace of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's just see what's going on. I'm going to put this like this here. An Ace of Air is like a new opportunity. That's like this. But as the challenge, there's perhaps a new opportunity out there. Perhaps there's a new job, there's a new relationship, a new project waiting for you, a new travel plans. There's something that you've been wanting to do and almost like thinking about it for the longest time, but it's not happening. Why? You're resisting it, or you're holding it back because the Two of Cups is in the root. Two of Cups is a soulmate energy, but it's also a partner energy, like a union energy, someone really close to you, someone with a special bond that you have with them. Or it could be a choice card, the two, but also, so what is going on here? It's almost like you're, because the cards are fairly good, that there's this feeling of you almost being standing in your power kind of thing with the Queen of Wands. You or already setting up your next step. You already have the next move kind of in your horizons. But your past energy is you leaving a situation. It's almost, because like the Two of Cups is like almost the soulmate energy. Like, you know that, obviously not every single one of you, but this is an energy of like knowing that this person in your life is very good for you, is the right person for you, or knowing like it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be like a partner, could be but a part of you still wants to leave it and like do something on your own kind of thing, like take the reins, sit on your throne for a while, like do your own thing. That's what I'm feeling here, because the Ace of Air is, like I said, this new as a form of, it also could be communication is down, or you're having a hard time expressing yourself, you're having a hard time launching yourself with this new project or this job or this, there's something lingering that is there ready for you to move into, yet you are you're resisting it because you're needing to be alone. I don't know what this is, Gemini, for you, but I feel like you have a good person in your life, like a good friend or partner or whatever, but they're part of you needs to branch off on their own for the moment. What's coming is the Seven of Cups, which is interesting because the Seven of Cups is that daydreaming, dreaming your dream, having all these options, which is not great for a Gemini to have, because then that puts you in this like, whoa, right? So it's what's screaming at me here is that some of you who are perhaps in partnerships right now, or you could be single, but you have really good like soulmate friends, soulmate family member, like someone that has been your other half kind of thing, your second person, that your person is almost giving you a lesson and inadvertently showing up and giving you a lesson of you needing to be independent. Like Gemini is not someone who is needs to be with somebody. Gemini works really well independently already, but I feel like some of you maybe have attached to someone or the idea of someone in your life, and your natural instinct is showing up and saying, I need to branch out on my own again, kind of thing. And perhaps that is what the Spirit and God and Creator is encouraging you to do again. They're like, perhaps you need to start fresh again, and allow all these ideas to come in again. Allow your visions to flow creatively again, because maybe there was a stagnancy because you were stuck with this. And I'm saying, I don't mean like stuck with this partner. I don't feel like the Two of Cups energy was like a bad energy for you. I feel like they were very positive and uplifting energy, and actually very supportive and encouraging to you. But I just feel like you're in a place right now where you maybe need to detach from the idea of having to have a partner in your life, or detach from the idea of having to always depend on someone else, and you're just needing to spread your wings and fly kind of thing. This Queen of Wands feels very really happy alone, sitting on her throne in nature kind of thing. She's just very confident and ready for the next move. and I feel like a lot of you have had a hard time maybe expressing yourself, trying to explain that it's not that you don't love this person, it's not that you don't want to see this person anymore, it's just that you need some time away, you need to reboot, perhaps. I didn't expect this to show like this, but I see that, and it's like a long time coming. I almost felt like you've been thinking about this for a long time. And now you're realizing it more, and especially because you can't really formulate it in a sentence and communicate it properly with somebody, with them. But I feel like it's something you need to do. Obviously not every single Gemini, like I said, but there's something you need to do on your own to open up this, like, all these possibilities in your life. Because the future card is an Ace of Coins, which is like, I almost feel like this is necessary for you to for this financial opportunity to show up for you, this new path to show up for you, this new very stable, secure road that's coming your way. Like, success can be yours. Like, it's not that you're seeking success here, it's just this feeling of independence. It's this feeling of doing something for you. That's what it is. That's what I'm feeling here. And you opening yourself up to the possibilities all around you, but in doing so, you might launch a project, you might launch a successful business, you might launch meet a new person, you might meet someone very lucrative for you, someone very beneficial to you. It feels stabilizing to me. So perhaps this is it. It's like you're getting a little push to do you. Right? And your advice is listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. So it comes at an opportune time right here, because it's like, if your soul is telling you that you need to just sit in quiet and stillness and listen, or just sit and just do what it is that has been like building up within you for the longest time, then sing that song, Gemini. It's time. I just feel like you are I don't feel like this Two of Cups energy was not intentionally holding you back from this. It's a you thing, and it's not a them thing. That is what I'm feeling. It's almost something you need to show yourself, or you need to get back to a bit of who you are. So it's kind of like this 7-year view of remembrance, of freeing yourself a little bit from any constraints, like just calibrating, refocusing, re-energizing. And the 7 of Cups to me feels really good here, because it feels like, I feel like as soon as you do that, then all the ideas will come rushing back in, and all these like options and roads and paths will start to show up in your life, and you're like, oh my God, I'd forgotten that, because I got stuck in falling in love with this, or I got stuck in like the beautiful support and all the companionship, and which is all beautiful, right? But you almost needed to, I just feel like some of you just need to be on your own. That's what I'm getting for you, Gemini, this week. So it's really strong, and it's like one of the most important things you can do for yourself in this beginning of the year, because the Ace of Pentacles speaks of, like, the Ace of Pentacles is new beginning in the finances and security and confidence and financial planning, and but also it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming into your life. That could be it too, but it's just this feeling of you finally singing your song. Okay, that's your reading, Gemini. I hope this helps you. If this doesn't resonate, you go check your rising and your moon. leaving a comment below, you'll be entered into a 1-question tarot reading giveaway that is I'm giving every week in January. I really feel this reading is like coming back to you, Gemini. Like it's a 7 reading for me. It's like a 7-year reading. Like you're going back into remembrance of who and what you wanted to do. Like dream the dream, sing the song. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got rescue. So this is a 16 card, which is a Tower card in the tarot. The Tower card is like feared by many, but I love it. It's like almost like destruction card. It's like a thunder, lightning. It's like the end of the world kind of card. But at the end of that, it's always a new beginning. So for me, I'm seeing this. It's not really, it doesn't look chaotic here. It looks very messy, but like, rescue to me feels with this parachute, the hot air balloon. It feels to me like some of you are going through a very emotional time right now. I mean, emotional rescue from the Rolling Stones comes to mind. So there's like a feeling of a lot of, perhaps like here there's like a tree, a rock, a water. There's just a lot of elements. Perhaps a lot of relationships happening. A lot of like little things almost happening in your life that are causing you to feel insecure perhaps, or feeling down. And like I just feel like some of you need to reach out to people in your life and talk or ask support. And you know, a lot of people, not only you Cancer, but have such a hard time reaching out to people because they don't want to seem vulnerable or whatever. But really, why are we here? We're here to support you and encourage you and help you through this. So I just feel like this is a message to some of you. And the 16 is a 7. So this 2023 is like maybe it's time to step into your not power in this sense, but it's more stepping into like loving who you are, whether you're high or you're low, right? Not everybody, we can't always be high every day. So your past energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm trying to understand these cards. The 4 of Pentacles, which is financial security, stability. So Capricorn energy, this is your past. So maybe in your life you've always been financially stable, financially secure. Perhaps right now you're not feeling that, right? Because it's a past energy and this rescue is here. Maybe some of you are on shaky grounds, or maybe not. We'll see what's going on here. Then we have the 4 of Wands, which is beautiful energy, celebration, happiness, marriage. Your challenge. Challenge is the Messenger of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have a seemingly pretty positive life here happening. There's like the 4 of Wands, which is like again like financial stability, confidence in self when it comes to finances. It could also be materialism and greediness. I don't feel like that's what it is. I just feel like you've always been comfortable with money, like even if there's highs and lows in your life, I almost feel like you're surrounded by it, right? Because this 4 of Wands energy feels like there's like you always look at the bright side of things with this card, with these cards. We all know you don't always do that, right? So your challenge is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is this energy of, it's like a Sagittarius energy, fire energy, an impulsive energy, someone spontaneous that has come into your life, someone that is like fun-loving, very open-minded, very like experienced, someone who wants to experience life, but it's in reverse. It's a challenge in your life. Why is it a challenge in your life? So what am I seeing here? Because I see stability, I see happiness, celebration. Then this Knight of Wands in reverse is ego, resentment. It's like cheating. It's like the like I said, the messenger of like the Knight of Wands is someone very outgoing, whatever. But if you turn on them, they'll be vindictive and vengeful, kind of thing. So there's that energy showing up here. Maybe you've maybe there's someone around you that is jealous or envious of the fact that even when you're in chaos and this uneasiness, there's still a side of you that's uplifting. There's still a side of you that is high, right? Because the Magician underneath is this creative person, this always being innovative and I don't know. Like I am looking at all these cards together, and there's just like this creational energy here, this very like almost productive energy with the there's a lot of innovation here, movement forward. There's like you're dipping your feet into things, you're trying things, you're with the Magician, because this is not, it's not someone who dips their feet into new things all the time, but there's financial security here. And then the Four of Wands is there's this feeling of like you always looking at the bright side of things, or things are just happening for you. Maybe your business is doing well, maybe your relationship is, something is going really well, but there's someone around you. That's why I'm having a hard time. This Knight of Wands around you that is a little jealous of this, a little envious of you. And it's not someone that is unconscious of this, it's someone conscious of this. Someone knows and sees you and is not happy. And they might be causing a little bit of upheaval in your life. And perhaps this is the rescue you're looking for, because this person is doing it purposefully because they're jealous. That's all I could see. Which is not a very nice energy, actually. That's why I'm having a hard time with it. It's like here you are trying to do something in your life. You're trying to make a change in your life. You're trying to enjoy life to the fullest, and there's this energy, this person, it's not an energy, this person, male or female, that is not happy. And what's coming is the Hangman. So it's a very interesting energy. I have like goosebumps all over my body. I feel like this person is someone really close to you. I mean, this is a Sagittarius. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be any other sign. It's just there's a feeling here of this person. Just be careful. If you know who this person is, or if you don't, doesn't matter. Just continue doing what you're doing, right? Just this Hangman is telling me that you need to hold back a little bit. If you know this person that's in your life, or this, it's not a situation, it's a person. I'm 100% on this one. So if you know this person on your life, and then just take a step back from them and continue living life fully and creatively here, very inspirational that you are. But perhaps this person needs rescue. Perhaps they're coming to you for rescue, but they're not really. They're kind of sponging your energy. They're kind of like dumping their shit on you, kind of thing, and you're willingly taking it on because you're Cancer. But I feel like there's a part of you that needs to hold back and kind of live your life as you are doing here. Because what's coming for you is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy again. So Capricorn past and future. But the Queen of Pentacles is like, look, she sits very comfortably in her throne, her stone throne in the nature with the birds and the fact that she has antlers on her head. She's very comfortable in her surrounding here. But also the Queen of Pentacles is making money and happy, and she's not gonna feel bad for being a nurturer, being the generous woman that she is, or man, whoever's watching this. I just feel like there's some, it's not even have to do, like maybe the Tower is this Knight of Wands energy that's like kind of trying to break you down. Like there's a beautiful flow here for you, Cancer, and this person in your life is like a little consciously doing it on purpose because they see the flow happening in your life and they're jealous. That's all I can say. I can't, and you're being asked to be an observer in this. Don't engage, don't react or respond to these people, this person, because they're doing it on purpose. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I see it very clearly. Continue loving people like you do. Continue loving yourself. Continue like your business projects or your job seems very like on the rise here. It feels like you are in a great state, and continue staying this way. That's all I gotta say, Cancer, because I feel like I've said what I feel. I see. The time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. I don't see romance in these cards, but although there's marriage in the cards right here. But as far as the rest goes, but maybe there's romance coming to you here. Perhaps this could also be your in a relationship and you're really happy, but this Knight of Wands, it feels like someone who's playing with you or cheating on you or lying to you. So just beware of that, my beautiful Cancers. But this is like a beautiful, like a new lease on life. Go start enjoying your life. Like start like bringing in these energies. Like the flow is beautiful. So what if there's a little hiccup here with somebody? Let them be. Don't engage. That's the advice. Right? So that's the advice for this week. If this didn't resonate, check your rising and your moon as usual. And if you leave a comment below, I'm going to pull you for the one question reading that I'm doing every week in January. So have a beautiful week, my beautiful Cancer. Do you. Go with the flow. Love is coming your way. Don't engage. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got stuck in the mud. This beautiful elephant with the bird at his butt. Right? So it's like I love this energy. I just, when I first thought, I was like, but then I'm like, when we get stuck in our jobs or relationships, or we get stuck somewhere, anywhere, whatever, in a thought process or a dream or whatever it is, this feeling of you can't go forward, you can't go back, you just keep going round and round, or you can't even get out of the mud, kind of thing. I feel like some of you are there, but instead of looking at it as like oh my God, as burdensome, look at it as a message. Look at it as a time to reflect, to go inside, to like stay in the mud. Stay there. Why do we need to get out of the mud? Why do we need, like, we're always trying to do something active, or trying to, I need to do this, I need to finish this project, instead of just sitting in the mud. Roll around in it if you have to. Be the observer of your life. Look at life differently. Perhaps the project that was supposed to happen at the other end of that mud pond is not supposed to happen for you. Maybe you're supposed to be stuck in this mud to actually look at it and say, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in that job. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in this relationship. Maybe I need to change something in my life. But if I'm always running around and being finding solutions outside of this mud, then I'm not really listening, taking the time to listen to the soul. So you need to stay there for a month. Get stuck in the mud. Sit, relax, rest, breathe, look with different eyes. I really love this energy. Wow, I like it more and more. I like that the bird is there. It could be like, you don't need to be stuck alone in the mud. You can bring someone with you to help you through this. You can walk through, like not walk in the mud, but stay in the mud and like walk through it in your mind with someone else, right? I really like this. I really like this for you. So let's see, because I feel like a lot of you have been stuck in the mud, Leo. There's been moments of like flight for you, but there's also been moments of what the F is going on this past few months. So very interesting. We have the Three of Swords. In the past energy, the Three of Swords is like you've been experiencing perhaps a breakup, perhaps a dip in your self-love, a dip like grief, pain, depression, loneliness, sorrow. It's all here in the, like the Three of Swords is this like anguish, anxiety, the stress, all here because you're stuck in the mud. It's kind of interesting because they're not the same text at all, right? And they're both stuck in the mud. Raining and very interesting. Maybe some of you are actually stuck in the mud this week. That would be fun if you told me that. On a dirt road. In the current position, you have the Page of Pentacles, which is very interesting because some of you are starting to come up with new ideas for jobs, projects, new ideas for like investments, perhaps, new ways to make money. Your challenge is the Page of Cups. So you have a, if you have children, you have a page and a page as a challenge. A page, it could be children because they're usually people younger than you. It doesn't have to be a child. It could be someone younger than you in your life that perhaps is helping you with a new business idea, or maybe you're starting a new job, or maybe you're in this job and there's hiring of younger people. But there's also a Page of Cups. It is like innocence, naivety, it's creativity. There's a resistance to this. Oh, that could be it too. I don't know. Perhaps some of you, this is very like specific, are in a job or a project, whatever, and you're hiring younger people and you're having trouble because you're not on the same wavelength as them, and they're like thinking differently than you, and maybe you're resisting the other ways of looking at things. That could be something. There is definitely a lot of emotions here, because you have the Three of Swords. You're going into something. Maybe I feel like there's like with the page, like the Pentacle energy. You're like, it's like an ambitious energy, like you really wanted to start something new, you know, with the January here, like a new energy, a new lease on life, a new job opportunity, a new relationship. Could be anything, like something you're trying to start new. The Page of Cups as a challenge is like massive insecurity on your part. Massive insecurity could be coming on like from you or from others around you, trying to make changes or trying to give their advice on what you need to do, and you're like, at the root of it is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like you at a crossroads trying to make a decision. So maybe this like stuck in the mud, or this sorrow, this pain that you're going through is like you wanting to make a change. Leo, you're like, you're ready to make this change in your life, and in any area of your life. You can even be starting a new course in your school, or changing schools, or changing jobs, or like a new project, or something coming in for you that's completely, that you've been thinking about for a long time. It's you've been wanting to change a direction somewhere, and you're ready for it, because whatever, because that other part of you has made you felt guilt, like not guilty, but sad. It hasn't worked for you, and you're ready for this change, but you're super not trusting that you're insecure for the next path. What's going on? I'm not going to show this to you yet because you can't see it in the screen, but like, I'm going to show it to you. What's coming is the Ten of Pentacles, which is financial security. So whatever is ailing you now, Leo, and if you're stuck in the mud, stay in the mud, like I said, and stop being so insecure, stop distrusting yourself, stop questioning, because obviously there's that feeling that are here. I see it's clearly in the cards with the Three of Swords, that making this change can be very like grief-stricken for you. It could be very difficult, challenging for you, because you've been with this person, this job, with this publishing company, with this like whatever, but you're having to make a change here. You're like the Three of Swords, you're holding on to what you used to do, what you like. Maybe there's something new coming up, like this remembrance here, and it's saying, okay, just jump in. The pages are like this fresh energy of, okay, let's take the risk and go for it. That's what I'm feeling here for you guys. There's something here that's asking you to just go for it, whatever it is. But I know, stuck in the mud, like stay in the mud for the moment. Observe it. What is it that I need to do? Instead of like bringing in the feelings of insecurity, like holding on to the I'm a loser, I can't believe I have to change my job again, I have to change my product, I have to change direction again, like that. I feel that coming up here for you. Like you're like berating yourself, you're bringing yourself down for something that actually God and creators like, yo, let's go. Let's, make the moves. Stop staying stagnant in what it is that not working for you. And that's why stuck in the mud is like, you need to take a step back and reflect here. It's not about being impulsive. It's about going into your heart, the Page of Cups, going to your heart and like trusting your heart and like, okay, yes, I've always wanted to do this since I'm like 20, or I've always wanted to do this since I'm 10, whatever it is. Like, don't ever like push aside those things, those dreams you had when you were a child, because you are a soul who's come into this body, right? And with remembrance that had needed to be waken up. And so maybe at 7 years old, like, yeah, I was firefighting is something I've always wanted to do. And you're like, oh, that's just the pipe dream. Why is it a pipe dream? Like, that's what I'm saying here. There's like this, you're holding on to what was, and now you're being asked to move into something new, and it's going to be lucrative for you. It's going to be you're going to move into something that is very prosperous, but even settling. It's a Capricorn energy. Things are going to settle in, and your future card is the Hierophant card, which is a Taurus energy, which it feels like very settling for you, which I like it, kind of, Leo. You're fire, and you need some groundedness here. And the Hierophant is like So hilarious. Anyways, the Hierophant is higher studies, higher learning. It's trusting yourself on a spiritual level, trusting the guidance that's coming in. It's like stepping into that groundedness. And I kind of like it with the mud, right? Like, it's like, get grounded, Leo. Stop flighty. Stop thinking about what could be, what should be, how can, like this. Instead of just like earth to earth. Start reflecting, going in and trusting. I really love this energy for you. So it's like you're in the mud, you've taken the detour, you got stuck for a reason. Aquarius is going to get the same kind of message, I feel. So it's like, try not to be insecure about it, try not to condescend to yourself, try not to berate yourself, because you're exactly where you need to be. If you're stuck in the mud, it's because Spirit, Creator, God is telling you need to be stuck and you need to pay attention. So always take every detour as a message. So your advice is cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Okay. When you're unstuck in the mud, you can cross the bridge. This is just another way of saying, like, if an opportunity is showing up for you and you're feeling this insecurity, then reflect on it and then cross that bridge when it comes. Like, but when you're crossing that bridge, are you doing it for because that's something you really want to do inside of you? Or are you doing it because it's going to make you a lot of money and it's because you can buy it's an external thing? Is it something that's internally going to bring something within you? I just feel like you are a little bit getting grounded and going deep in and reflecting a little bit more. And stop holding on to an old story. Stop holding on to what was. Everybody's getting this message again this week, so it's kind of interesting. And get ready for new. And if insecurities come up, allow them to come up. You're allowed to be insecure, of course. But don't rely so much on that. Insecurity is all thought process, an ego thing. It's going to make you feel insecure about it. There's no reason to feel insecure about anything if you're just doing something with love and passion. Just go for it. I should take that advice too. All right, so this is the message of the week. I hope this resonated with you, and if it didn't, check your rising and your moon. Also, if you leave a comment, I'm going to pick a one question tarot reading at the end of every week in January. And have a beautiful week, Leo. Trust yourself, and if you have to stay in the mud, enjoy it. It's there for a reason. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got dry desert. So dry desert, I mean, the desert is dry as far as I know. Like, the idea here is like there's like a vast land in front of you. Like something is happening in your life right now. You're trying to find a new path in your life. A solution needs to be made in your life. I just feel like there's some of you that are going about life, and there's like a little moment of stillness right now. Like, things are not moving as fast as you would wish them to move, and the vastness of the desert is very aware. It's like it's very in your face kind of thing. And as you all know, there's below the desert there is always water, that resource, right? There's always a resource to keep you alive. So it's like that water for me is you going within. It's like maybe you're too much expectant of something on the surface instead of really going deeper inside you and saying, why am I waiting this long for this solution to come in? Why am I not really happy in my job right now? Why is like it going so slow for me? Like, there's something here. I feel like there's something not moving as fast as you wish it to be. But stop looking outside and start going within. What's going on inside you, that the reason that this is happening out here, right? It's all inside of us. It's not the outside. To stop blaming the outside world, the people out there. It's not them, it's all you, babies. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. We have the Knight of Wands in a past energy. The Knight of Wands is like this impulsive, spontaneous. He's a very vibrant character. He's one of the most vibrant knights. He's like all about having fun, enjoying his life, living life to the fullest. Just kind of many Virgos I know live like this. But in the current, you're in a Five of Wands energy. But wands all the same, so like a lot of fire here. Five of Wands is like see, like a little bit of a battle with other people. Could be an internal struggle, a personal struggle. Could be competition. But like here it looks like a fight, a battle with somebody. And your challenge is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is you moving away from somebody or something, a situation. But it's in reverse. So what does that mean? It means you're stuck. It means that you're holding on to something because it worked for you in the past, because it feels good. It feels like it's where you should be, but a little part of you is resisting the change. Four of Cups, exactly. This is very interesting. Here it's very clear. The Four of Cups is this energy. She's like in the water. There's all these like pearls around her. There's a lot of luxury around her, but yet she still feels unsatisfied. She still feels like there's something more. There's she's blasé about life. She's meh, right? Even though she doesn't even see these luxurious pearls in front of her. Like there's an opportunities in front of her. There's like luxury or prosperity. It's all right there, but she's not really seeing it because she's so uninterested. She's like, I feel like here what's happening for you, Virgo, is that you're struggling with you're resisting change a little bit. You're struggling with yourself. You're it's almost like you're not wanting to see something here. Like you've lost a little bit of the lust for life here because of like some little struggle that's happening right now in your life. This could be like a problem in a relationship, could be a problem in your job, could be like a little bit of an altercation with somebody, like as you can see here. Or it could be yourself that you're struggling with because you wanted to make a change and you're not trusting yourself, and you're like holding on to the Eight of Water. Like you're holding on to an old energy that was great, that like you're holding on to something that is actually feels good in your life, but a little part of me feels like it's not, and that's why you're struggling here. There's like you're bored and you're holding on to something that is like normal, like it's like it's helped you, like it helps you with your bank account, it helps you with your life, like it's like you're holding on to something that I don't know, that I feel like you need a change. Some of you are going through a really deep one with the Five of Wands. Like you're dealing with an extreme person in your life, someone who has brought up very deep-seated insecurities within you, are bringing up a lot of anger, hatred in you right now, and you're not even like, you're almost not engaging. You just don't even want to deal with it, but there's a part of you that needs to deal with it. And it's really a very strange energy happening here. Like I see it. And the Eight of Water, like the Eight of Cups is like, you're almost choosing to stay in this uncomfortable position. So you could, to avoid dealing with it. Like you want this person out of your life, or you want this situation done with, but a part of you is holding on to it. I hope this is making sense to you, because what's coming is the Queen of Swords. This powerful woman right here with his wings, with the owl, and it's like, what are you holding on to? Let it go. Listen into your intuition and get the hell out of here. Like, that's what I feel it is. There's like, I don't know who this is for, but there's a part of you wanting to let go of someone from your past, or something, a job, whatever, person, just something in your life that has been amazing, that brought you a lot of joy, brought you a lot of money, or whatever, it brought you children, it brought you whatever it is. There was a meaningful purpose to this person or the situation, and now you're struggling because it's time to release it, and you're holding on to it. Because perhaps sometimes you're holding on to it because you'd rather not deal with it, with the emotions that are uprising from it. You're not like, that's like, it's too deep for you to go there, and you're like, but the Queen of Air is like, yo, you need to like cut through this right now. Let it go. Whatever it is that's coming up here, deal with it, but let it go. Like, what are you holding on to, Virgo? Like, everyone seems to be holding on to something from their old, from their past. They're holding on to, or they're trying, you Virgo, is like not only holding on to that, but you're also not wanting to deal. Like, you're suppressing something. And the Queen of Swords is like, come on, let it out. It's not going to be comfortable. Just let it out. Like, you don't want to be fighting your whole life. You don't want to be in this struggle with the person or yourself. The Queen of Air is like, cut through that BS, man. Cut through all that shit. It's time to get out of there. Because your future card is the Two of Swords energy. The Two of Swords is like, look, she's afraid to see the next step. Like, she's sitting on that rock in the turbulent waters. It's like chaos is all around her, and she's like holding on to these two decisions that she needs to make, or these crossroads, or she's holding on to these emotions. She's like, I'm afraid to make that step. I'm afraid to make that step into what if, that energy here. There's an energy here like this for you, and you keep holding on to it, and your future is that. So I'm gonna actually pull, because I don't like this energy that's just there. So on the Two of Swords for Virgo, you have one card for us to understand better. I only pick jumpers, so I'll probably cut this out anyways in the video. So the Nine of Cups. The devil. Okay, the Nine of Cups. Okay. So the Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's like rewarding, fulfilling. Like, things are, it's almost like it's there. It's there waiting for you, and yet you're allowing this to happen to yourself. You're allowing yourself to walk aimlessly, thirsty on this dry desert without hope, instead of actually digging a hole down into the desert sands and looking for that water. Going down deeper inside and really trying to understand why you're holding on to this person? Why are you holding to this job? Why are you holding on to this ideology, this belief system? Why are you holding on to this? That which is not making you happy at all. The Nine of Cups speaks of letting that go brings like reward in the end. And your advice card is a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Oh my God, this is amazing. But it will only come to you if you do this work, my beautifuls. So it's time to go deep inside. It's time to go dig that well in the desert sand and find out, but really find out what it is that's ailing you and why are you holding on to this person, this situation, this job, because it's time to like release yourself. What a beautiful energy, people in the house. It's really great. I love that the Nine of Cups showed up, because that means that there is something waiting for you, which is exactly this. It's a beautiful surprise waiting for you, but you need to do some of the work here. All right, my beautiful Virgo. So that is your message this week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. If this didn't resonate, also leave a comment below and I'll enter you in a 1-question tarot reading giveaway that I'm doing every week in January. I love you and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got protecting treasure. If you really dissect this card, she's like sitting on a treasure chest of gold or money. There's this very bright gift, the shiny gift underneath her. There's mushrooms, there's like beautiful umbrella on top of her with a bird, and there's like lots of rain coming down. And it almost feels like, look at her. I don't know if any of you Libras are feeling like this way this week, but it feels like you're being like, it's like a beautiful message coming that you're not alone. We're always going to protect you, even if you're feeling very sad, even if you're feeling like tired. Here I feel like you're very tired, or maybe some of you are having financial strain, like you're worried about money, you're holding on tight to the treasure chest. That's the feeling coming up here too as well. There's just a feeling of insecurity to me here, or a feeling of maybe some of you are spending too much money. Like that's, I'm getting that message too. But just this tired, a very tired feeling. Like you've been working hard at fixing other people's lives, kind of thing. She'd like to do, Libra. So let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles. So there's this man overlooking a village and lots of money around him. So is it that like he feels burdened by money, or he's, I don't know. It's a very interesting imagery. But the Six of Pentacles, I keep calling it cups, is about giving and receiving money. So interesting, the treasure chest showing up here. So maybe some of you spent a lot of money this past holidays. Maybe there's maybe you've received a lot of money, possible, but there's this feeling of, I almost feel like he looks burdened to me. So let's just see. We have the Four of Cups, definitely burdened. You see, he's like leaning up against the tree. The Four of Cups energy is this energy of, look, all his cups are like buried in the sand, half up. There's just a feeling of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just like you've lost a little bit of, like, it's like gray, the card. You've lost a little bit of the lust for life. Not life, but like, just like, it's just a heavy energy here, my beautiful Librans. Perhaps you are spending too much money. Perhaps there's someone taking money from you, right? So perhaps there's like this uneven flow. There's an uneven flow here. The disappointment in yourself, boredom almost. You're annoyed and annoying. So your challenge is the Five of Wands, which is, this card doesn't look like it, but the Five of Wands is like competition, struggle. But as a challenge card, it's like you're, like I'm gonna see what I see here. There's obviously like people that are in relationships or partnerships, business or romantic or what have you, even families, that there is some money issues here. There is a or struggle with finances, or struggle with how you guys spend money. Maybe there's a struggle with your home. Maybe there's some of you wanting to leave your home. Some of you want, like, there's just this like, maybe some of you want to sell your house, buy a new home. There's that feeling here, and there's not enough money. Like there's just like a lot of that talk in my head, this chatter that's happening here. Oh my God. And at the root of it is the Five of Swords, which is here she's like rising above the guilt, the anger, the but there is a Five of Swords energy, is like a vengeful energy, a very like you almost want to some of you are wanting to release yourself from the burden. Some of you from the, I don't know what's going on here, Libra. Obviously it's not every Libra, but some of you are wanting to release yourself from a situation at home or in a job. It's on your mind for the longest time. You're struggling with it. You need to make a change. Like I said, it could be in your home. Like even if you're single, you want to like move away. You want to live somewhere differently. If you have your own business, maybe you want to shut it down, open a new department, change something up again. In your relationship, I feel like there's some of you needing to leave. It's been on your mind for the longest time. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of personal struggle, but also there's a lot of struggle here on a very deep level. And it's not like a new thing. It's not something that's just showing up. It's something that has been going on for a long time. Like he looks really weighty, his energy. And this one is like, he's just hiding. He doesn't even know how to deal. He's like, the problems are there. I just don't want to deal with them right now. Even them though, even though they're like the good versions of the tarot, she's just here and she's really not looking up here to look at her problems, and she's just flying away from them. So there's like this avoidance, delusion, almost like you're in full denial. What's coming is the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus energy. I mean, the King of Pentacles is this loyalty, dependability, faithfulness. It's this energy of business-minded, groundedness, like putting your ducks in order, putting your finances in order. There's just this feeling here of you maybe reaching out to a mentor, of your financial mentor, an advisor, bank, someone that's going to help you sort this out, because it feels very heavy to me. You've been thinking about this for a long time, and you're on the fence of it, and you're just carrying this with you. It's time to go reach out to someone. It could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be someone in your life that you esteem highly that can help you rationalize this energy. You're very air sign, you're very this is earth sign. Someone can ground you and make you observe and understand things a bit clearly. I feel like that is where your advice is. We haven't got to the advice yet, but that's what's coming for you. And then your future is the Three of Wands, is you making the move. You making the decision to leave. Like you're already headed out onto your destination. So your King of Earth is super important for you, Libra. If any of you here are struggling with a decision to make, struggling with a path to take, trying to understand something, how, if you should buy, sell, whatever, there's something here that is very flighty for you right now, and the King of Earth, the Queen of Earth, or whatever it is that you want, is going to help you see things clearly and actually help you on this move, because you are making the move here, or wherever that is, or the step onto that new journey. So your advice is protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. Whatever that means for you, could be a dog, could be a cat, could be yourself. You love yourself, your children, your family, your friends, whatever it is, protect what, like, it's time to, and I don't want to, it's not like, you're very, you're almost a little depressed here, Libra, a little bit low in energy here. And you have to start really listening into your heart and listening into that voice inside you, because that's what is, and also if you need to go outside of yourself and talk to someone that can help make you see things clearly, because there's a choice that needs to be made here. For the moment, you could rest on it and you can sit on it, or like I said, speak to an advisor about it, or someone, a guidance counselor or somebody, but you're almost being pushed to make this choice that's been ailing you for the longest time, and you know what it is. That's the energy I feel here. All right, I usually feel that with Scorpio, but I'm feeling it with you guys. So good luck this week. Take that time for reflection. Take that time to reach out to maybe someone that can help you through this. But I actually see you find the courage to make that decision. So check your rising and your moon for other messages if this didn't resonate at all with you. And do leave a message, a comment. I will enter you into the one question tarot reading that I'm doing every week in January. I love you. I really do. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got Come Together. Come Together. Yes, the Beatles, people. All right. So this is a beautiful freaking energy. This is love. So whether you're single or you're partnered or in a relationship or married or what have you, this is like new love being rebonded or new love coming in. It's like there's a stork up there. There could be a baby coming in for some of you. There's just this feeling of togetherness, unity. Could also be an energetic level, like you bonding with energies. Like it doesn't always have to be a physical form. There's just this a really uplifting, heartwarming feeling for Scorpio. So let's look at the cards first. All right. We have the Star card. Again, healing energies. She's like pouring both the light into the emotions. So there's this feeling of you. This is hopes and dreams coming true as well. There's just a uplifting feeling. What is going on here, Scorpions? Then we have the King of Swords. Just an Aquarius energy. Which is, okay, why is the King of Swords showing up here? Which is our revolutionary, someone very practical, very like, let's get this shit together. So let's see what's going on. Your challenge is the Strength card. So 8. I feel like this is an 8. 8 is showing up. It's the Power card. So your strength is your challenge. Resistance to change. Everybody's getting resistance to change. The King of Swords is all about change, being a game changer. It's about like, could also be related to judges, lawyers, medicine in your life, healing. Maybe some of you are healing from some sickness or something, and it looks good to me, but you still don't have enough strength. That could be the literal thing that you're right here. But some of you are insecure, lacking courage, perhaps, of making a change in your life. Scorpio. 8 again. 8. 8 of 8 of Swords. But I was thinking because the Star card is a 17, which is an 8. So 8 is playing a very big role for you right here. 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay. The 8 of Swords is not looking at your problems. Is having a hard time facing up to some issues in your life. And the King of Swords is like, it's time to cut through it all. It's time to open up these wounds. It's time to heal the traumas. It's time to look deeply into these things. It's a beautiful healing journey happening here this week, and come together is maybe like it's going to be healing for these relationships that you have in your life. But a part of you is are afraid of going deep, which is weird because you're Scorpio. So like, what is that? You're afraid of going deeper and really like pinpointing the issues. If there's someone in your life that has betrayed you, someone in your life that's hurt you deeply, it's a far greater than just them. It's you. Hurt, betrayed. That is what's going on here, Scorpio. So that's more Scorpio, this reading. I love it. Okay. This Aquarius, this King of Swords energy is like coming in, and it's like almost upset at you for not being so courageous. Why you like lack of courage of like diving deep. This is who you are, Scorpio. You're a deep diver into emotions, and a lot of you are avoiding it. There could be a King of Swords energy coming into your life, maybe helping you through this, helping you dissect all this, giving you back your strength. What's coming is the Moon card. It's like Pisces energy, which is your energy too. Water. But your air, like air is at the root and in the current and in the past. So there's a lot of air energy here, which is all mental energy. And you know what, how air and water, what that creates a hurricane. So that's here showing up for you. This moon is making you move into your heart, move into like your intuition, into your like, it's like there's some healing that needs to be done here, Scorpio, and you've been perhaps wronged in this past week or 2 weeks, and the King of Swords almost asking you to go deeper into what happened. Why did this happen to you? And the only way to heal that relationship, whichever it is in your life, doesn't have to be a lover, right? It could be a friend, a sibling, a parent. It could be a friend, like anything. There's just this feeling of you hiding, and you having to dive deep in. Sorry, you're having to dive deep into it. Like you're push past the fear, push past the lack of courage. And I'm telling you all this because I see your future card here. Your future card is Lovers, which could be a choice card, but it's also, we have here this beautiful bonding that's coming together. So some of you are having to cut people out of your life, perhaps go deeper into your the relationships that didn't work out. Try to understand them. Like it's not enough to like, it didn't work out, okay, next. No, we're not there anymore on this new earth, where we need to like really like go in and understand what is it, what's the mirror here, what was she showing me, what is he showing me in this life, why did she come in and break my heart, why did he come in and hurt me and betray me, right? It's like look like really look deep. You gotta go deep, my beautiful Scorpions. And what comes out of it is beautiful self-love, non-judgmental, you know, and maybe a new relationship comes out of it because you've done the work. Like a new, it doesn't have to be only lovers, even though it's a lover card. It could be a new friendship, a new bond has coming together for you. But you're needing to do some of the work. You're needing to heal. A lot of like heavy wounds here. And it's okay. You're not alone in this. And just reach out to the collective. They can help you. You don't need to reach out to me or someone else. You just like out there say, I need help. Anyone out there, I need help healing. And someone's going to get the message. It's going to come to you. I love it. Oh my God. I didn't even know that this card was this hard. The advice is have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. What a beautiful energy this is for you, Scorpio. Yay! Scorpio has a great energy. A lot of work you have to do, even more. I guess the spirit knows that Scorpio is deep, right? It's like you keep getting the same kind of messages. Like you gotta go deep. You gotta like forgive yourself and forgive the others who have betrayed, who have lied to you, have caused you to traumatized you, have wounded you. And it's time to bring up the King of Swords and the Star. She's Aquarius here showing up. And it's, how else are you going to change the game? How else are you going to change your life if not by slicing and like, not slicing like, you know, slicing through the thing, but also just coming face to face with the adversity within you, coming face to face with these mirrors, these shadows within you, and saying, it's time, goodbye. Right? Finding that courage to do that, because what's waiting for you is lovers, like a new relationship coming for you, a new sense of freedom and love and life is waiting for you on the other side. Oh, isn't this fun, the work we need to do? But this is your reading for this week. I hope this resonated. If it didn't, you check your rising and your moon. Rising and your moon. Leave a message and I will enter you in a 1-question reading at the end of the week. I've been doing this every January. All right, Scorpions. Do the work. Find the courage. Let go of the fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's basically bullshit. So let go of that fear. Good things are coming your way. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got commitment. I mean, it's a beautiful energy. Finally. It's like man and whatever, man, woman, man, whatever it is, but there's like coming together of like love. Whether if you're in a relationship, perhaps maybe you're going to get married, maybe you're going to get married sooner because of this card, or if you're single, there's a commitment to yourself, healing, self-healing, loving yourself more. There's just this feeling, it's a 36, it's a 9, it's like you're at the end of a path, an end of a journey, and you're ready to move into something completely new. You're ready to move into the number 10, right? It's right before the 10, which is the final, the cut. Now you're in this process of like, okay, making that decision that it's time to move forward into a loving environment, move forward into like more energetic. I just feel like this feels very positive and uplifting, but I always have to look at this first. So let's look at this first. We have the King of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, loving energy. Like perhaps there is a man in your life, or it could be a woman that is very spiritual, elevated, a loving energy. This doesn't have to be a partner, by the way. It could be someone in your life that is like this, maybe a guidance, someone you go to see for guidance, someone that is a mentor around you that has helped you through this journey. That could be that too. Could be a father energy as well. Let's just see. We have the Judgment card. which is a Scorpio energy. The King of Cups is Scorpio, so that's coming in strong here. The Judgment card is the aha moment, the awakening moment. It's the card right before the world, before the end of the journey. Very interesting here, what's happening. So there is like some form of realization in whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, like I said, in a job, in a personal journey that you're on. There's this, you're coming into your own. You're coming into your heart. You're realizing something. Your challenge, of course, is the Emperor. The Emperor, man. It's an Aries energy. The Emperor is a control. It's like a father figure. It could be a controlling person and a manipulative person, an egomaniac in your life. That could be ailing this commitment or this change in your life. There could be a government, could be like like a authoritative position holding you back from this beautiful commitment showing up, from this beautiful moment in your life. There could be like, maybe it's a boss, like I said, maybe it's something that you've always wanted to do. Like, it's very heart-centered here with the King of Cups. Like maybe there's someone, it's definitely somebody here. The Emperor is a person in a very divine masculine energy that is holding you back from this commitment. That's all I can say. It's holding you back from moving into this spiritual awakening, or this like journey that you're on. It could even be a business. It could be, it's just something that you've like, this is what I want to do in my life. This is what I've always dreamed of it. Like, there's this feeling here, and there's someone around you that is holding you back. That's all I can say. The Emperor is very strong, very controlling energy. Let's see what the root of this is. The root is you, Sagittarius. Here it says patience, but the Temperance is balance, but it's also mastery. It's also you're always trying to find a happy medium in things, and this Emperor is like like I almost feel like an annoyance in the part of the Emperor. Like someone who is getting in the way of your next step, someone putting you down on this new venture, this new project that you have in mind, or this new relationship that you have, or there's someone very like aggressive in your life. Self-important, massive ego. Like these are the words coming into mind. Like really like selfish, all about them. They don't really care about you and your journey here at all. And the fact that it shows patience, feels like you've been patient with these people, or this person or whatever, and you've allowed them to share their opinions with you. You've allowed them to share their energy with you, but now you're like, this is my journey. What's coming is the Six of Wands, which is sailing away with this hot air balloon. It's like success, it's victory. It's like, it's time to go on your own. It's the time to find your own happiness. Six is harmony. It's like, how do you want to live, and what is happiness to you? What is harmony to you? And just do that. Regardless of this energy here that is trying very hard. I feel like trying very hard to come between you and perhaps this marriage, come you between this relationship, or you and this venture that you want to start, or you and whatever it is, the self-love journey, the spiritual journey. It's a very selfish energy. I have I can't even, I feel it in my bones. Really someone who doesn't want you moving ahead, and it's because you're so bright and happy, because your future is the King of Pentacles right next to the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles, like you finding this loyal, dependable, is a Taurus energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, very like dependable, practical, someone who is gonna be grounded and faithful and help you through this. Or it's you being like, you can come at me and try to break this up or try to take me off my path, but I ain't moving. I'm gonna stick myself in the ground with this stone chair kind of thing, right? It's like this. He's like stubborn. He's a freaking Taurus, and that's that feeling here. It's like, be stubborn, Sagittarius. Don't be wavering. Don't be affected by this Emperor who wants to be seen and heard. He wants to keep his mark in you. You have these beautiful King of Cups, King of Pentacles, showing water and earth. Water and earth. What happens when you put water in earth? The bloom grows, like the bloom grows. The flower blooms, right? So that is that energy that's showing up here. Six of Fire is a Leo. It's your energy. Emperor is fire as well. It's Aries energy. But right now I'm feeling it not working with you. It's feeling it working against you. You have fire, fire, fire. Like it's that Scorpio's water, water. Like there's all the energies except for air. It's time to stand your ground. That is the energy. That's the message I'm getting for you. Your advice is tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. I mean, that's an interesting, it's like almost like you're protecting your heart from hurt, and that's possible. Maybe you're protecting your heart from the Emperor that's around you, trying to break it down for you. But at the same time, it's like, fuck it, is what I'm thinking right now. It's just do you, Saggy. So wherever you are in your life, this energy is showing me like, sit in your power. Like, let these flowers bloom as they may. Listen into your heart. Make sure that your heart is telling you what to do, and you're not working on an ego either. Because the Emperor could be your ego coming into play, and it could be not someone else. I just feel like it's someone else, but it could be your ego playing with you and saying, oh, are you sure? No, stop listening to that. Just step into your fiery heart and trust that you're doing this because you, like, this is your dream. I love you, Saggy. This is a really beautiful energy. So I will leave you at that. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, and also leave a comment below, and I'll add you to the I'll add you to the one question tarot reading I'm giving every week of January. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got slow and steady. This beautiful fairy in this snail, kind of like the slow and steady. That's how you picture a snail, right? This is like the Knight of Pentacles to me, slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles is this kind of energy, but it's like slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. And I feel like this is a message coming to all you Capricorns. Maybe you were so busy at the end of the year, like working really hard, overtime perhaps, putting a lot of energy into like people in your life, people at work, people in school, whatever, just putting a lot of energy. I just felt like, and here it's like, yo, take a step back, chill, relax, enjoy life again, and just become the observer. Just stop putting yourself in other people's energies and other people's problems. Let's say like your boss needs to fire someone, it's not your problem, or your partner needs to do something it's not like, let them do things. It's like Capricorn, you want to be a fixer, you want to be helping everybody, you want to get, but it's like, this is a beautiful energy for you. Get out. So in your past energy, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, you see him stealing these 5 swords. 2 are in the ground, and he's like betraying. There's a betrayal, distrust, dishonesty, like cheating. There's a feeling of someone stealing from you. Perhaps that is why you need to take a step back. There's this feeling of maybe someone playing games with you as well. They've stolen your heart. They've stolen, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and then there's the Fool card in the current. I love it, actually. Because here you have maybe someone has lied to you continuously, and someone keeps cheating on you. Someone keeps like holding back the truth or playing games with you, and in your current energy, like, I'm done. I don't even want to play in this energy anymore. I just want to like get out of it. I just want to jump into something new. I just want to try something new. I don't want to live in this kind of energy anymore. I kind of like that for you, Capricorn, because you'll tend to like hold and take things personally. And the Fool is Aquarius. So is the Seven of Swords, by the way. They're both Aquarius energies. But it's like, ugh, I just can't. I can't deal with it. I like it. Okay, one second. So, your challenge is the Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's a water. Emotional. Someone very spiritual, perhaps. Someone very, or mother energy. Could be a mother energy, or someone nurturing an energy like this that's around you, that is holding you back from making a change. Oh my God. Everybody's getting the same messages. It's so interesting. It's almost like that Queen of Water could even be this person, right? Like if there's someone around you holding on tight to you, it almost comes out manipulative to me. Like manipulating your emotions. And yet still like lying to you, right? And not wanting you to make this change. And you're like, yo man, you can't just be like continuously betraying me and then manipulating me to stay. I need to make a change. And at the root of it is the Ace of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it's new opportunity, new job, new financial investment, new something. Wow, what an energy here. This is like, it almost feels like you've been doing a little research, my beautiful Capricorns, to start a new venture, start a new school, perhaps a new course, a new investment, like I said, something like security. It's been in the back of your mind, or it's like something you've always been thinking about doing. And that's why the Fool card is here, because it's like, yes, it's time to make the move. But you have this energy here of this queen or king, or this energy here, and this who are manipulating you, Capricorn, on both sides. It's a very disturbing energy, I gotta tell you right now. Everybody's getting this disturbing energy around them, of manipulation, of ego. It's like conniving, like vindictive energy. Like, it's not nice, actually. And you're trying to make a move. That's why it's like slow and steady. Like, I don't feel like the Taurus energy is a Taurus. Earth energy is slow moving energy, like this, like a Virgo energy. The Aquarius is like a faster energy, but even if you want to make it fast, you have the Aquarius and the water here that is pushing you in, the air and the water. Like I said, I don't know where and which reading, the air and water is a hurricane. It's almost like you're in a hurricane right now and you're wanting to be free. Oh my God. What's coming is the Four of freaking Wands, which I like to see. The Four of Wands is celebration, success, like happiness, marriage, whatever it is. But here it feels like freedom. You're sitting on top of the rock. It's like liberating. And because I see these cards are like, I could see them. So the card here is the Three of Cups energy. It's a Cancer energy as well, but it's not in as a challenge position. But it's almost like, look, she's holding up her cup. There's the cups here. There's like a togetherness, like a moving forward, a social, like a celebration as well. Like all your cards here out, all your cards around, like up and down, let's say, and the future and your current is all like freedom, newness, change, success, stability, security, moving into something completely new, trying to. You're really trying to. This is what I see in the cards. And you will succeed. But you need to get around these two. These two are trying to hold you in. I don't know what is happening here for some of you, but this is the feeling here of, it could be, definitely it's people in your life that's holding you back. It could be a situation with the Seven of Swords. Could be within your family life, within your partnerships or your friends, but there's someone manipulative around you, making you feel even insecure about your move, about this change that you want to bring in your life. And I hate to say it, Capricorn, but it's like you're falling for it. So Capricorn, it's time for change. You know it, and the cards are saying it. There's like, I want to see this, like 1, 8, 9, 12, 15. 15 is 6. Harmony. It's time to make a change. It's time to find you back to smiling and happy again. You cannot give in to these energies. They're very good at it though. Man, woman, they're very good at bringing you down, but you're needing to really hone in on this Fool energy. 0 point is neutral, not getting fired up by their stupidities here. I feel like they're trying really hard to keep you down, but you got a little nest egg already starting. You already got like ideas of financial security that is already starting for you. The Four of Wands is like you're moving into something. If you find your way out of this, which is advisable, there's like liberty, like freedom and success waiting for you, and also a new social life, a new reason to celebrate. And the advice is, you are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Yes, be crazy, be unique. Get out of the clasps or whatever, the grasp of these two energies, man. I just feel it very strongly. Like they're doing things to hold you back from making this move. So just be wary, be careful. It's like in their own interest, not in yours. So be careful of that. Be unique, be yourself. do what needs to do. If this card is like to moving slowly and steadily, perhaps maybe you've been moving too slowly and steadily. Perhaps that's the thing here. But I understand it kind of. It's like you don't want to be impulsive about it. Like, oh, you're right. Be like smart and clever about it. Move through this slow. Let them play their games. Everybody around you, let them play the games. Don't engage in the games. This is a Libra thing too. Don't engage. Move through it. Success is waiting for you on the other side. Or your dreams are coming true on the other side of that. Just stick to that. Don't resist the change because of these people. Wow. This is what I'm getting for you, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope this helped you. And if it didn't, check your rising and your moon as well. You are the creator of your own reality. You are the creator of your own destiny. It's up to you and nobody else that can make these changes for you. Stop resisting. Move forward. I love you. Leave a comment below and I'll add you to the one question tarot reading giveaway every week of January. I love you. I'll see you next week. You got this. Courage. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got rock bottom. Number 10. So you're like your opposite sign in the zodiac, Leo, got stuck in the mud. I feel like you're both kind of at the same place in your life. What does that mean? This rock bottom could be feel like, but it feels actually serendipitous almost. It's like it's maybe somewhere you need to be right now. You need to be at the bottom of the barrel kind of thing. You need to be hitting your head against the wall. You need to be feeling a bit stuck, feeling a bit alone. You need to be feeling this feeling right now because perhaps you're going down the wrong path. Perhaps you're going down a path that is not aligning with you. Perhaps you're doing a job that is not really exciting you. Perhaps you're in a relationship that is like boring. There's something like happening. This is a message that you're needing to step back or just sit in this bottom of the rock kind of thing, bottom of the barrel, and ponder and observe and understand why it is that you're being led here. Why is it that you keep hitting your head against the wall? Instead of and I actually I'm gonna go against what I just said and like maybe ask yourself why you're doing this, but then stop asking so many questions, right? And just trusting it. Trusting that you keep hitting this wall because it's not where you need to be. And you're gonna keep hitting this like rock bottom because you need to be somewhere else. So it's really as simple as that sometimes, right? And sometimes we need to like hit our heads against the wall a few times to get our like sense knocked into us. So in your past energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a good energy. 10 of Pentacles is like this feeling of financial security, this feeling of knowing that your family is always there for you to help you and support you through things in your life. Like you have like a solid entourage around you, of either whether it's financial, whether it's family. So this is a beautiful energy. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that's a Capricorn. It's the Virgo energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is, again, a slow-moving knight. Very methodical, very practical. It's like in Capricorn, they got this. It's like a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy here. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. Your challenge is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, what is going on here? I see a lot of this 9, 10, and Knight. Did I say 10 of Pentacles is Capricorn? No, man. It's Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, so if there's a Virgo in your life, this is very pertinent for you. But this is like your... Let's do it the way. There's like... Perhaps some of you are starting a business or starting a new job, and I don't see any well, I do. I don't see any problem with money here, but I see a problem with financial independence. What I see here is money never being a problem for you. Like, I feel like money has been around you all the time, and you've always found a way to make money in your life. You've always found a way, you've always found a loophole in your life. But right now, with the 9 of Earth in your challenge position, some of you may have overindulged in this holidays. Some of you is like materialism. There feels like a little bit of a setback when it comes to money, and it's freaking the F out of you, perhaps, is why you're at the rock bottom right now. So the root of it is the Tower card. Okay. Okay. So maybe something out of the ordinary has happened to you when it comes to your finances, when it comes to home, family, job, business. Things are not flowing in as they used to. Things are a little chaotic, maybe at home. Maybe things are not, I think I just said this, right? Flowing, not as they used to. There's a feeling like a setback, financial setback has rolled into your life right now, hence why you're feeling like this. But again, I will stick to my guns here. If there is a financial setback, there's a reason for it. It's maybe because you're not where you're supposed to be. Your job, your business, maybe it's not, you're needing to open a new path again. Or maybe the family energies are not aligning. So there is always a message. There's someone here, if you're here and you're still living at home with your parents, let's say, it feels to me like your parents have the control of your money. I feel like that is here. Or it's like maybe you're a husband, wife, a partner, and you're there's a little manipulation when it comes to money. Like there's holding back of money, or it's just like a very the money situation. It's just like you're being there's a little bit of a manipulation when it comes to money, or you're overindulging. That's and you're having to depend on someone for money, perhaps. What's coming? This is a nice one. Is the Fool card. Aquarius energy is like flying the coop, like leaving this person who's holding the money over your head kind of thing. Or if there's a financial setback and you're at the rock bottom, it's okay. Try something new. Go on to a new venture. Do something new. There's like I don't know, there's this lack of financial independence here. Like I really feel like someone's holding money over you, or someone is keeping you from believing that you can do this on your own, kind of thing. You know that feeling? And it's time to be Aquarius and not give a shit and just go and do whatever you need to do. And you hit rock bottom, so the F what? So what? Doesn't matter. You're hitting your head against a wall about something that's happening in your life. See it as a message. See it as guidance. See it as you telling you, okay, is your nose black and blue enough now? Now let's go. Change direction. Move this way instead of always this way, kind of thing. That's the Fool card showing up here. It's like, Aquarius, you are an innovator, you are a creator, you are a rebel. Jump. And because your future card is the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the Sagittarius energy, it's like, this is your destiny. This is, abundance is yours. Abundance is yours. Once you realize why you're in that rock bottom. It's like almost, to me, it's It's time to be more expansive in the way you think. You're holding on to, you're allowing someone in your life to manipulate you within the home or family surroundings or partnership when it comes to money. Like, why does someone else have to dictate the way you spend your money? Right? That's a little feeling I'm getting as well. There's a little, again, everybody's getting this manipulation. It's really crazy. But you're being asked, I mean, 0 point. This Fool is Aquarius, like jump. And this is 10 is 1. It's a new beginning. Like, only you can get yourself out of this. No one has control over you. Nobody, not even a government, has control over how you spend your money, or a bank system. Nobody. Like, it's time to do what it is that you need to do to get unhinged or unfastened from someone in your life that's holding money over you. Or it's like, again, maybe some of you lost a job and you're feeling insecure about it and you don't know how to do it, or some of you have hit a crossroads and you're like, financially it's a setback. So what? Right? Like, take it as a message. It's guidance. It's coming in to say, okay, because it's not right for you. Let's move. Let's change it up. You're not afraid of change. It's time to change it up. Rock bottom to me is one of the most beautiful messages you can get, because it's like, okay, you're at the end of the road. Now what? You're going to sit and cry? No, you're not. You're Aquarius. You're going to get up and you're going to change the direction. You're going to jump off the mountain with the little dog in your knapsack, like the Fool. You're going to, like, pick up the trombone and you're going to sing your way through life. You're going to do whatever it is you need to do, but you need to do it, because it's almost like you needed to do all this to get to where you need to be. And this is destiny calling your name. Freaking love this. Your advice is leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. Very interesting energy. Perhaps your social circles are these that are manipulating your finances. Who knows? Perhaps it's like they're keeping you in this financial depravity. These people in your life, they're keeping you feeling like you need to make more money, do more, like, you know, that status seeking. Perhaps that's what it is. Maybe there's people in your life that are not, to keep you feeling like tower moment all the time. It's time to find people in your life that are like open to change, like allow you to breathe, allow you to like be open and follow your heart and follow your like path. And if your path ends up hitting a wall all the time, so be it. Everyone's like, wow, who cares? Yeah, I'm hitting the wall because I can't seem to be finding the right way, but I'm going to find it eventually. Be persistent. That's my little advice of the week. All right. I kind of like this. I mean, it's a bit like trying. Obviously, there's somebody in your life or people in your life, or whether they're conscious or unconscious about it, but they're holding you back a little bit. Or making you feel bad also about money, how you spend it. It's yours. Do what you want. It's time to be Aquarius. That's all I'm going to leave you with. I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, leave a comment below. I'm giving a 1-question tarot reading every week of January. So leave a comment. I'll pick you every week. I love you. Have a great week, Aquarius. And don't cry over spilled milk. Just keep on running and walking. Okay? I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got flying. I love it. Flying. I mean, like, if you ask people, what would your superpower, what would you want your superpower to be? 8 times out of 10 people would say, I want to fly. Right? The other 2 would want to be invisible. Like, that's how I think it. But like, There's a maze underneath here, like maybe some, not maybe, because I've been doing this for a while now, and Pisces has been in this maze for the longest time. And here there's this freedom. There's like letting go of other people's issues, letting go of everyone around you that's trying to suck you into their issues. Just this, like some of you maybe have found where, like, your job of your dreams. Some of you have found peace. Some of you have found really freeing relationship. Like there's just a feeling of lightness here. Love it. And fantasy with this like colorful, like merry-go-round horse. Magical. Oh, but what do we have here in your past? Oh, look, it looks like it's the devil over here, but it's the strength card. Okay, that's the reverse of the strength. In the past, we have the strength card, which is bravery, courage. Obviously, if you look at her, she's opening the mouth of the lion. Maybe she's a dentist. No. There's this feeling of strength. What else can you say about strength? Perhaps this is someone in your life that has a strong relationship, a really important bond in your life that keeps strengthening in your life. Let's see. The Knight. No, not the Knight. This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is Leo energy, so we have two Leo, like the fire energy showing up here. The Knight of Wands is, I love the Knight of Wands. Very playful, spontaneous, impulsive, very creative, dynamic knight. He's the life of the party. He probably goes and he wins the war because of his charm. That's the kind. Very playful, but also like a little bit of a player as well. But he brings life to a party kind of thing. Let's see what this all means for you. Your challenge is justice. So now I can see this in a different way. Because if he's a player and you have the justice card as your challenge, maybe someone has cheated on you in your life. Maybe you have done the cheating, whatever it is. Maybe you have lied a little bit. Maybe there's like a little divorce, separation thing happening here, or a little run-in with the law. Perhaps you drank too much as the Knight of Swords, like the Knight of Wands. And here she's like, maybe you guys drink too much, you had party too hard, and you found yourself, not every single one of you obviously, in cahoots with the law, or the justice challenge could be unbalanced as well. This is like contracts gone bad, negotiations, something happening. Maybe you were too flippant about something in your life. You were too like the Knight of Wands, someone who does things without thinking. Maybe perhaps you didn't think of something and now you're in a little bit of trouble with the law. Or, like I said, justice is like the court system. The thing that comes to it's funny here, but it's like perhaps some of you at a holiday party, you kissed the boss or you kissed the wrong person. That kind of energy, And now you're in a bit of like a cahoots, but it's okay. It doesn't feel. Let's see. Let me see if the root. Oh wow, the root is the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. The Hierophant is like this powerful energy here. Like Pisces, what is going on here? I almost feel like some of you flirted perhaps with an authoritative figure in your life, whether it's at in your job, whether it's in the family or whatever it is, but it's kind of put you off balance in your life a little bit. Justice in reverse is like it's like corruption a little bit, right? It's like against the law. It's like dishonesty, lack of trust, but it's unbalanced. So there's a very interesting energy happening here, Pisces. I was so excited about flying. Like, you could be even flying, like traveling, by the way. But here we are in a little bit of a cahoots. It could be with a teacher. You flirted with a teacher. It could also be that. Someone an advisor or someone. There's definitely this feeling of play and flirtation that has put you in a little bit of a disarray with someone else. Let's see what's coming so I understand. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Hermit is the wise energy, leader energy. But I'm just going to show you this. I'm seeing this right now, and even this is an energy of like 9. Is the Hermit? No, it's 11. It's justice. Oh my God, your future is justice as well. So, at the core of this whole reading is the Knight of Wands, which I've already described to you what kind of energy he is. Flirtatious, outgoing, right? Very open-minded, very creative. If we could look at it differently, right? Energetic, impulsive, energetic, like passionate. But all around you, Pisces, is the Hierophant, Taurus, the Strength, Leo, Hermit, Virgo, Justice, Libra. But I want you to take a note of this. These are all major arcana, major life lessons in your life. So, and your future card is the Justice card as well. So you are in this massive transition mode right now. Like, major life lessons are coming at you. You're probably having to deal with a little bit of a backlash, perhaps, because of this flirtatious side of you, because of this playful side of you, because of this outspoken part of you as well. Maybe you're not a flirtatious person, you're like, this is not me, but maybe you're very outgoing and outspoken. Maybe you've said something that has offended someone. But there's a feeling of it almost feels like that, like you're outgoing, Leo, very spotlight energy. You may have said something a bit too osé, too like unpolitically correct, perhaps, and with someone of a teacher, advisor, like a spiritual guru, like a priest, like anybody, like authoritative figure. But I don't like to use authoritative, like someone in that kind of, like a boss as well, or someone, or colleague, or just someone that is inappropriate, right? Like not your mate, not your partner, not your friend, someone outside of that. And it's caused a little unbalance and a little problem. And some of you might be sued or being taken to court. Some of you might be having to deal with some backlash. And like I said, it doesn't have to be that you've said something or flirtatious. Justice in reverse just feels to me very like unlawful, or a problem with the police, a problem with honesty, like distrust, corruption, like I said. And the Hermit, what's coming forward is for you to maybe take a step back and reflect on this situation, and maybe you don't want to repeat this situation anymore, and maybe that's why you're flying. You're trying to avoid a little bit of the situation, and Hermit is like, it's time to be reflective, Pisces, a little bit more, which you are good at, but become the observer instead of this person here, because what's coming is justice again. So I feel like there will be a conviction. There will be like a verdict, or there will be something coming out of this that could affect your life in the future. There could be balance restored. There could be harmony restored. Of course, that's possible. But I just feel like you're needing to watch what you say, watch what you do. And it's only because this Knight of Wands is here, who's very outspoken, who's very flirtatious, who's very adventurous, who's very like, doesn't really think before they talk kind of thing. And that's where you're in trouble here, a little bit trouble. Like, could be massive because there's 2 Justice cards here. Just be careful. Watch your words, watch your actions. Like, they have consequences is what I see here. And it could be very challenging for you. So this week is a very interesting week for you, Pisces. Here I was thinking you were flying high, but maybe you are. Don't be flying out of the country to avoid this, because what the future is justice. It's going to come and find you anyways. So face up to this. It's almost like the past energy is the strength that you have. You're all roar, right? But you don't really mean the things that are coming out of your mouth sometimes, but that's not how it's being construed by other people. So just beware of that is what I feel. I mean, I know some Pisces that have no filter. So yeah, be careful. On to go. This looks, okay, let's see what the advice card is. Live playfully and with a light heart. What is that? Listen to the voice of your inner child. Okay, yeah, you can live playfully and enjoy life, but just be careful how your actions and your words can be construed, because here with these 2 Justice cards feel to me like there's something on the line for you. So just be careful. You know, how you see life might not be like someone else sees it and how they interpret it either. So take some time to reflect on your actions, what you think, what you say, what you do before those things happen, and like take a step back and observe it. So that is the message. Was what interesting. These 2 are like, woohoo, be light, enjoy life, and these are like, yo, let's get down to business. So take what you can that resonates within this message, and if it doesn't resonate, just go check your rising and your moon as well, and leave a message. I will pick a 1-question tarot reading giveaway every week in January. All right, my little fish, you got some work to do like everybody else, but watch what you say. Love you.